Okay. My internet's back. I don't know what happened. I think my internet just, like, hard gave out there for a second. A little weird, but okay. Not ideal. But we're back. Something cool in the game, the Wanderer shows up as you name him. Nice. That's actually awesome. I appreciate that way more than I can describe in words. Alright, let's get a bunch of these. Conscious for our girl, Charlotte. Nice. Okay. I don't know what happened to my internet, but it hard cut out there for a bit. Power back. Okay, that was uncomfortable. Oh god, it's like hot in my room right now. What the hell? It's like cool outside, but it's like hot as fuck in my room. I wonder if like something overheated in my room as a result of that. American internet, it just works. Yeah, for fucking real. I swear to God. American internet is the worst. It really is. But it's the best I've got, man. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Not have internet? Like, bro. Alright, should be another barrel conch somewhere this way. I'm gonna get a little health off you guys. Also, kill you guys, because I need more oceanic pearls. My internet is better, but it's still not great. Ugh, mood. And the thing is, that this is the most stable that my internet has ever been. After going to Canada and coming back, this is the most stable my internet has ever been in years. Even my dad was like, yeah, after you left, the internet, like, stabilized a lot. And it just started working again properly. And I'm like, bro, after I fucking left, are you fucking joking? And he's like, yeah. I don't know what the hell happened, but, you know, it just do be like that. Fuck, I forgot to prep for Charlotte. I mean, in all fairness, there's not a lot of Charlotte prep that you can do. She's gonna need a bunch of gears and the experimental field generator. Oh shit. Yeah, so you can pre-farm the experimental field generator for Charlotte. So that'll be fine. You're gonna be fine. You got time to do a little bit of pre-farming. Thankfully I got barrel stuff already. Yeah, I stopped collecting the barrels because they did not look important. That's my issue. My issue is I stopped collecting barrels, you know? It just seemed like I wouldn't need them anymore. Or it just seemed like I would need them never, right? God, I feel bad for killing them, but I need their mats, bro. He makes the saddest whale. I feel bad. I'm sorry, bro. I need them. Same for the longest time. I couldn't get any better net because there's only one option. Yeah. Truly the American methods. Because internet in America is a monopoly. And let's not pretend like it's not. Xfinity and AT&T are the ones in my area. But the reality is that these companies have agreed to work together to set like a very specific cost to maximize their personal gains over that of the public, right? Bro, that didn't even drop any. Sorry, bro. I need your innards. For real, bro. I promise I'll put them to good use. Your intestines, give them to me. Basically, it's like the mafia. I agree. They have their turf, and they divide things amongst themselves so that they're always, you know, only working together on their turf. And they set deals in a way that realistically any savvy consumer is going to just constantly shift back and forth between them. Although I will say that usually there is the one provider that is slightly better than the other pretty consistently in a allotted specific area. Between Xfinity and AT&T, I have to say Xfinity is better in my area after having used both. I'm very confident that in my specific part of the Bay Area, Xfinity is better than AT&T. Like, no question, no cap, right? It's not like extremely noticeable by any means or anything like that, but it definitely do be the case that one is more fucking prevalent than the other. Absolutely. For me, Xfinity became better as well, but that's because they added new lines. Yeah, because AT&T never upgrades. You wanna know why? Because AT&T is founded by Thomas fucking Edison, and they follow his philosophy about everything. Why use what you could steal? Right? And so all of their shit is pretty trash. AT&T is pretty notorious for trying to piggyback off of like other people's like network services too. That's why T-Mobile is like pretty trash 90% of America. Like some services try to maintain some upgrades, but AT&T definitely does not bother. Shit. $50 megabytes per second was the most I could get with AT&T. Yeah, even when they advertise like way higher. And the thing is, a lot of the times these providers, they'll sell you high data packages, right? And the thing is that their servers are capable of processing these high data packages, but they haven't updated the fucking, you know, data the network lines in years, so they don't hold up. So despite, you know, like, oh yeah, should I have a gigabyte, you know, like 10 gigabyte download and upload? Yeah, okay, you get the 10 gigabyte download, or like you get like 5 gigabytes out of that 10 gigabyte download, and then your upload speed is still trash. And I'm like, bro, can I just get what I pay for? Why are you legally allowed to charge me for things that you can't provide me? Because you yourself didn't update your shit. It's the dumbest fucking thing. Yeah, the thing is, no matter what you pay for, you're probably gonna get half of that, for real. God, I want Liney just so that I could see regional specialties. When are we gonna get a 4-star regional specialty unit? You should never have to pull a 5-star for it to ping regional specialties on the minimap. Like, holy shit, bro. I just came from there. Man. Like, dude. Gotta... Oh, full stretch. Bro, I just came from this direction. Bro, I just came from this direction. I just came from this direction, bro. Oh no. Oh, I could open the door. I could have just freed him. I feel slightly bad, but I also need the mats. I will free you though. I'll free the remainder. I'll free the remainder. You gonna leave there, buddy? Alright. If you're not gonna leave after I free you, I'm actually just gonna kill you for mats. I need these transoceanic bits and bobs. Oh no, this one's trapped! Okay, there we go. See, the fucking... The fucking otters leave. The otters are smart. The otters have more than 1 IQ. Foxboy, does your third eye see what artifacts to put on Charlotte? Let me see the way she plays. My third eye predicts an attack scaling based ult heal with a Nahida-esque camera skill dot. So potentially, you could put the elemental skill set on her and have her do damage while getting some minimal heals off. And that would theoretically do enough. And you have to stand inside the AoE for the heals. Theoretically, right? This is all theory. This is all third eye theory, right? None of it's real. It's all imaginary. Izumin, Yahoo, I love giving them PLAP, yes. PLAP. Furina needs a good plapping. 100%. Bro, not this shit again. What do you mean too shallow to dive here? There we go. Left's lying son of a bitch. Those lying skooma bags. How dare they lie to me? Are you playing 2 games at once? Maybe. Maybe I am doing overworld farm while playing Genshin Impact. Maybe I am. Still not as bad as the under... Oh my god, yeah. The invisible walkways in fucking, the invisible walkways in Sumeru were awful because a lot of them were like elevated. So you would have to go high up. Why is it on top of the building here?
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing.
What a Giga Femboy mood. I miss Jivo. Last month of Jivo as well. Ah, dude, I bit the bullet, and I stopped playing Jivo the moment I heard that they were gonna end after the current season. I was like, I'm literally genuinely gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad when the game ends that I just ripped the band-aid early. However, the good thing is that I lost Jivo, but Darktide came back to me. I lost Jivo, but Darktide became good again. So, it's not the happiest of trade-offs, but it's one that I could work with. Would you ever play Jivo again? Oh, 1,000%. I wish I never stopped playing Jivo all the time. Jivo was the best. To this day, I still think Jivo was a better Overwatch than Overwatch ever managed to be. Even with its balance issues. And even with the stupid Overwatch bullshit, shooter's advantage bullcrap. Even then. I never played that game, but I felt sad because I know you liked it. I enjoyed it so much. It was like everything good about Overwatch, without all the Blizzard baggage. Even though Bandai Namco has its own set of baggage, like let's be completely honest, Bandai Namco's got its own. Bandai Namco's got some issues of its own. When are you gonna get back on? Oh man, I low key am waiting to hear of a community run hosted server where people can just play the game. If such a thing do come to exist, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm gonna be entirely honest. If it does not exist, then it is what it is, and I'm probably never getting to play one of the best games ever again. I actually think Jivo was one of the best games just ever. That's a nasty cough. No, okay. So, I am negative for COVID right now. But, the week before, so 2 weekends ago, I had COVID. I think I had it Friday, and then I tested for it on Saturday night, but I didn't get the results back until Sunday. And then it turned out I had COVID. I don't know if I still had COVID Monday, but when I took another test on Tuesday, and I took it twice to be double % sure, I no longer had COVID by Tuesday. My problem with COVID is that my COVID aftershock effect is that I still have this whooping cough, bro. And the thing is, if I'm not talking a lot, I don't have the cough at all. But I stream for fun because this is my hobby. This is what I love to do. I love to just hang out and just have a good time with y'all. And the problem is that talking for long, extended periods of time and also being loud because I don't know how to shut the fuck up is apparently really bad for my current post-COVID state because there's a lot of coughing. I don't know when it's gonna go away. I hope it goes away because I don't want an eternal cough forever because I caught COVID because that would kind of suck. But yeah, it is what it is. And the thing is, I think the people that were there during those streams when I was streaming when I had COVID, where I was like, bro, I'm so sick, but I'm gonna stream because streaming genuinely makes me feel better. Because look, I'm kind of antisocial. I am. Like, it's fine when I get, like, attached to people and friends and then become, you know, very extroverted as a result of it. But overall, I am genuinely actually an introvert. Streaming is what helped me get more, like, confidence in myself and, like, all that other shit, right? So, it's very important to me on, an emotional stability level that I stream. It helps a lot. It's really good for me. I'd like to start streaming, but I don't have wired net in my room, and Wi-Fi is not going to work for streaming. Wi-Fi can work for streaming. Oh no! It's fine. I think I'm gonna get the... Yeah, as long as I get the full wave, it doesn't matter that he hit me first. Not ideal, but it don't matter. It don't matter. We'll make it work. There should be like a bunch here. And a bunch by there, too. Should be way more barrel punches here that I'm not aware of. Not my Wi-Fi. It's good, but not that good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Sometimes it really do be like that. The good thing is that most of the barrel conches are like all relatively close to each other, and they're pretty easy to spot and grab. That's nice. I've had people tell me that I should start streaming, but I barely have shit to play, and I don't feel like I'm entertaining enough for that shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know why people watch me. All right. The thing is, the reality about streaming is that I think the great thing about streaming is that don't get me wrong, there's a lot of luck involved. Some people are a lot smarter and better and like can actually make content and shit to help attract other people and get their stream out there. But like if you get lucky like me and you find like the small handful of people that are into the same shit as you are and kind of vibe the same way, the thing is you'll find people that like you. And so yeah, the issue about streaming is that some people have been streaming forever and trying to find a niche. Exactly. The downside though is that some people genuinely never find that niche. So I'm not saying that, oh, just start streaming, everything will work out. That's no. Before VTubing, when I streamed like during college, and I did like everything on the regular and shit, and I streamed every day, I literally struggled to pull more than like 3-4 viewers at a time outside of like niche hours where I was doing a bunch of Pokemon and playing with a bunch of people, and even then I never had really good viewership. And after I started VTubing, there was a time near the beginning where I was pulling like 20-30 views consistently per stream, where I even got to a point where I was like getting 50 on the regular. That's not the case anymore. Things will go up and down just constantly and consistently too, on top of all the other shit. So it's streaming is a weird field, especially since nobody owes you anything, right? Sometimes people are just gonna come and go. I've got 8,000 followers on Twitch, but what's the actual view percentage of that, right? So numbers are incredibly relative when it comes to this kind of thing. Not only that, but there's like there's some streamers who have like bots and a bunch of other shit, right? Yeah, and exactly. Sometimes people just leave. They've got things to do. They can't stick around for the whole stream. I'm just glad you guys can even come and hang out at all. Like, people coming in and saying hello makes my day. That's why I do it. But the thing is, if you get big, right? Whoa! I found a secret. I found a secret. Woo! I found a secret, chat. If you get big, right, and you have big viewership, that's when you have to worry about being entertaining. That's when you have to worry about bringing fresh things to your viewers and shit. But outside of that,
the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these
none of it matters. Just the point of streaming is to have fun. It's to make your own fun, right? and then you feel like you're forced to play 1 or 2 games, which is what people like. Yeah, getting big as a streamer is like winning the lottery. Exactly. Because, let's be honest, there's plenty of people like XQC who are not entertaining in the least, but are so fucking batshit stupid and crazy that people watch them and they get exposure and then they get out there. Anybody who's a fan of XQC is not a human being. They're a caricature of an online internet personality enjoyer, right? So, you know, like, people like XQC is proof that streaming and content creation is not just about talent. It's also about getting lucky, because people like XQC will get lucky sometimes. And I know that's a lot of ragging on XQC from a guy that's like, hey, you know, it's not like you have very big viewership and shit. Like, you can't talk about a bigger streamer. No, you totally can. The reality is that, you know, everything's relative. It's what you make of it, you know? It's whatever. I feel like there should be more barrel conches like here. Yep, I knew it. They like hiding these in like weird nooks and crannies and corners. The echoing conch. I don't think there's anything else to notice here though. I feel like there should be more. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Oh, you can use the chest finder underwater. Oh, shit. I didn't even know that. Oh, I'm so dumb, bro. I'm actually so fucking stupid, dude. I had a very surreal experience with Iron Mouse. I found her before she was big and watched her explode out of nowhere. Yeah. The thing about Iron Mouse is that she's funny, she has talent, and also she has a very sympathizable condition, right? She straight up has, like, health issues and she can't leave the house. So, sympathy is also big points on the internet. Not saying that's the reason that she got big or anything like that. Definitely not, right? But those things do help push you out there a little bit. Because people always feel like they have to help a lot more when they feel that you yourself need like a helping hand when it comes to just other things. Right? Bro! Oh my god! You're out of artifact space, Cross. Get fucked. Wouldn't it be funny if you ran out of artifact space? Exactly. Part of it's relatable because, like, let's be honest, 90% of us are suffering. 90% of us have, like, a health condition of some kind, something that holds us back. And so when you find somebody that has similar things, but is still doing what they can and making the best of their situation and even find success, that's relatable in a way that Disney could never, man. You feel less alone. Exactly. Exactly. 100%. Bro, the attack percent, that's not gonna help me in Furina. How do I not have any good Furina pieces, dog? Should I even bother with HP for Charlotte? How much energy is her? Oh, she's got an 80 cost ult, because of course she does. It's always an 80 cost ult with healers. At this rate, I'm surprised to hear about someone with no health issues. Yeah, for real, bro. Dude. I'm very lucky, because all I've got is, like, a bunch of allergies and my autism. My situation could be a lot worse. Continuous regen is... Yeah, it's attack scale. Should I... How much... Does she even do very much damage? Snappy Silhouette, mark damage. The Cryo Dot will never do that much damage. It doesn't even have, like, a scaling. It's just raw percentage, whatever. I guess it's just attack scaling. Sure, but, like... Like, at level 10, that's, like, 73%. It's, like, nothing. I might as well go for energy recharge for Charlotte so that she gets a little bit of health, at least. A little bit more healing, maybe? Sure, I'll just level this for now, just to 20, just so I can get it out of the way and give myself some artifact room. Just so I have room. Alright. Vaboom. HP literally does not help me. This does not help me, game. Meanwhile, the game... Imagine thinking that I'm here to help you, Cross. Imagine thinking that the artifact system is here to help you. Oh, bro, I have a slow metabolism, man. That's not fair. I gotta watch what I eat and shit. You lucky bastards. The only downside to high metabolism is that you have to eat more. But at the same time, man, people judge you so much for even being chubby sometimes. Especially Asian cultures. Asian cultures especially judge you for being, like, chubby. A lot of the reasons why a lot of the Asians that you guys see are so skinny isn't because it's genetics. Some of it is, but a lot of it's also societal pressure. Genuinely, no cap. Wow, it went all into HP. I might end up giving that to Furina depending on her energy needs. What the fuck, bro? Oh shit. What am I supposed to do here? Maybe I have to wait for this to go away, get inside, and then do the sonar? What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand. What am I supposed to do here? I'm happy for the barrel conch, I guess. Meanwhile, Hispanic families look at you so skinny, come on and eat something. Yeah, and then if you get too chubby, they'll fucking be like, why are you so chubby, man? You gotta eat less. Because that's what they say in Asia, too. Until you gain weight, in which case they're like, why are you so fat? Lose your weight. Like, it's... Man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, bro. Yeah, you can't win 100%. Wait. Hold up. Oh, that's what the sonar is for. It's to find shit. High blood pressure is very common in family because people eat like shit and then don't gain weight. Yeah. That sounds like a... Oh. What? Nice. Do you believe in rapture? The fuck does that mean? Like, the thing is, if you just eat like crap, yeah, of course you're gonna have health conditions. The point is to not eat like crap. The point is to appreciate your high, you know, your high whatever, and, you know, eat well, but eat a lot, you know? No matter what, you want to eat well, but get to eat a lot. My problem is that I'll eat well enough, but I don't get to eat a lot, so it fucks with me. So, God, these guys are so chunky. Look at him. He's so big. Give me a little kiss. Mwah. Little mwah. Little mwah. Look at these chunky monkeys, man. Adorable. It also sucks extra hard if I get sick. Why specifically? When you get sick? Enlighten me. Not like... this is a genuine question, not me like making light of any situation. I actually really want to know, because I've never had the whatchamacallit, the I'll just lose like 20 pounds. Oh yeah, if you're already underweight and that's what's happening, that is actually very concerning. That's rough. That is actually rough. 100%. And Izzy, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie? And Izzy, you little rat, you adorable little fucker, you little bitch boy, you little shit boy. Did you fucking remember, you little shit, adorable little fuck, that I love you, bitch. And I'm never gonna stop loving you, a bitch. Cater, I'm back. Why does his eyes look so dead? His name is Caterpillar. Welcome back, Lenore. Looks like you made some friends. She's not a Sealy, maybe a small Oceanid. Paimon is Paimon. That's right. Dude, his eyes look like they're dead, man. He looks like he's gonna fucking eat me, bro. Caterpillar's eyes always look like that. That's terrifying. You look the same age as Lenore. Nice to meet you, Cross. Miss Paimon, please call me Caterpillar. Please don't be so formal. This feels strange. Well, since you're Lenore's friends, I'm sure I can do that. Oh! Do you guys notice his hands and his legs are, like, darkening from the ends? And he's got weird patterns on the back of his... Yeah, he's got weird black hand shit like the Knave, yeah. And he's got dead eyes, kind of like the Knave. Heard the name Caterpillar from Eddie before, haven't we? Yeah, maybe he's in Sumeru? That's right, Julian, the painter we met at the Samudra coast. You remember him? You're the Caterpillar you mentioned. You met Julian. He really went to Sumeru then, huh? How is he? Well... I wonder what this would be like if you didn't do that quest. According to Julian, his ability to paint everything exactly as he sees it came from you. Did you really give him that power? Is that really what he said? I can't decide if he was exaggerating. So, was he lying? But the painting he made for Pepper looked so real, even though the color was a little bit off. Well, that was an ability he already had. What I did was give him certainty. The purer the person, the more obvious the effect of each support is. Pure, huh? He did look kind of gullible. And the tea leaves that activated the imbiber's potential, well, he did spend a lot of coupons to get them, yes. I didn't know that he'd break his certainty like that. I guess you could say that things turn out for the best, though. Anyway, both you and Lennar are children, right? Is your guardian here? Why are you two in a place like this? Kata's not a child. Indeed, I am not. As for my present appearance, you can think of it as an illness of sorts. Dude, his eyes are terrifying! I feel like he's gonna just look around at the monitor and, like, face me when I come back and tab back in. Like, he's gonna look straight at the camera and suck the soul out of me with his goddamn soulless eyes, bro. I'm scared. I'm, like, legitimately scared. So that's how it is. I've been here for a long time because of what I've done in the past, but it's more complicated for Lenoir. She was born here. Here in the fortress? You're a strange one, Miss Paimon. I already told you I've always been here, haven't I? Agnes, her mother, was plagued with a chronic illness and passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose into other people's lives, so I didn't know about the situation, but regardless, Lenoir wound up with no one to care for her. Maybe it's because I've been here for a long time and Lenoir has taken to me, but either way, SDN's asked me to look after her. That's how it is. He looks like me after a 10-hour shift of customer service. His soul is being stolen as we speak, right? She shouldn't be here then, right? It's not like she's done anything wrong. You're right. I'm just looking after her for now. And she really should be with her family. Unfortunately, she does indeed have family outside the fortress. So that's what she meant when she said she has a home she doesn't know about. Will she be able to reunite with them soon? Well, about that, things are a bit complicated. And I'm afraid it won't happen all that soon. Wait, how come? Because she doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that either. She was the one who needed to start the process to send Lenoir away from the fortress. What about our other family members? Estienne said that Agnes wrote them in the past, but she never received a reply, thus stopped trying altogether. If they knew about the current situation, they might change their minds. That's why I wanted to take her to her family, and if they don't want to take her, we'll figure something else out then. Why can't I stay here? Sure, there's an evil sorcerer, but there's also a good sorcerer, and you're here too. I don't want to leave. Yeah, he uses Discord light mode. Discord sucked the soul out of his eyes already. Damn. Discord light mode users be like, Mother never came back after leaving the fortress. If I leave, doesn't that mean I'll never come back just like my mother? Then I'll never see you again, Catter. Agnes left? I don't think Lenoir is able to comprehend what happened to her mother. Ah. Either way, there's no place for a child to grow up. How will a sprout bloom without sunlight? You should get out of this place, Lenoir. You've heard all the stories already. There's a real world outside, and a family you are connected to. I'll go with you, so you needn't be afraid. Yeah, dude's got hilly turtle hands. He's hilly turtle-fying, for sure. I believe you. You've never lied to me. But how will you get her out without proof of identity? Is there anything we can do to help? Yeah, like a loophole or a back door we can use? Oh, there are certainly options, but they're too risky. How about this, then? Let's follow the rules, albeit not that strictly. How'll that work? Every so often, Estienne will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. We use this chance to get Lenoir back to her family. She doesn't have any proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never existed on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress. You're not talking about Coupon Millionaire, are you? Paimon remembers Estienne says whoever gets the most coupons within a time limit wins a chance to go outside. And our coupon just went straight to our stomachs. Lenoir spent a ton clearing out the rag and bone shop out. We're sure to lose now. What are we going to do? We won't lose. If Kata says we'll win, we'll definitely win. Lenoir, Paimon suspects you're not grasping the gravity of the situation at all. Think we can get the coupons refunded? We can say she's a child that didn't understand the rules. As the transaction already took place, I'm afraid that won't be so easy. It's fine, though. The coupons I gave to Lenoir were for her to use as she pleased. A little mishap won't change the outcome. Paimon still kind of feels bad, though. Why don't we help you? Paimon remembers SDN saying we can play the game as a group. Really, Miss Paimon? You and Mr. Cross will play the game with us, too? Yeah, we'll just consider this a commission with advanced rewards. With us here, this will be a piece of cake. There are 4 of us, after all. Still, how will we get the most coupons in the least amount of time? I already feel much better knowing that you'll be helping us. Thank you both. As for how to get to the coupons, I have a few ideas, but that can wait until tomorrow. You must be exhausted if you don't mind. Rest up here. There's enough space. Good idea. Cross, if you're tired, why don't we call it an early night? Damn. What a dumpy. What? Why did that happen? Just... Why is her ass so thick, bro?
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Plap, plap, plap.
Pride of Fontaine.
Get corpoed, get corpoed, get corpoed.
And cause them no harm.
Bruh. Why does Topaz got so much cake? It makes no sense. Why is she so thick, bro? And of course you're keeping the camera right up her ass. Alright. Take a rest. Cater, what story are you going to tell me today? I've heard a lot of stories with heroes as the main characters. Today I'll tell you a story about a little girl then. A little girl? Can a little girl also be the main character? Of course she can. It's her story after all. In other stories she might be a hero herself or even an evil dragon. There are all kinds of roles she can play. A long, long time ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. And to keep the intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never stepped foot outside of it once. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place, and that the garden inside was the safest place she could live in. And then what? Did the little girl listen to the giant? I bet she didn't. If she did, the story would end things there. You're right. The little girl was never one for doing things as she was told. Uh-huh. As for the rest of the story, let's save that for next time. Where did Caterpillar and Nar go? Did we ever sleep? Common knowledge understandable by children. Let's go look for them, Cross. Purple pressed flower tucked between the pages. Storybooks, detective novels, collection of papers published by the Fontaine Research Institute. Interessante. Oh. Oh, it seems we've come at a bad time. What's everyone doing here? If I'm not mistaken, you're crossing Paimon. I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the record for the last 100 years. I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. In light of this possible mislaying of documents, we need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about the matter, if you ask me. What's the rush about? SDN, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. I can't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge their every whim can't see that too much freedom actually does them harm. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods, and I'll advise you to not stand in the way of my work. Chaos? Isn't that just another word for thinking on your feet? You know what? Forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I need you to state your crime in as much detail as possible, the time, location, as well as the final sentence pronounced. The more details you provide, the greater the likelihood we'll have on retrieving your records. If your file was indeed lost, we can fill out a portion of your records based on your statement. Well, I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I remember. I think this name suits me best. It's the closest thing I have to a real name. Real name. Caterpillar confirmed to be correct. Next, state your crime. Cannibalism. I carried out a certain task under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it nonetheless. This was my crime. Your master? I'll need their full name. Also, when did this occur? Unlike me, he has many names. This happened a long time ago. Are you messing with me? Everything I've said is the truth. His voice sounds too low to be that of a child. I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account? Or some lucid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it, sparing no detail, from the furnishing of that clandestine hall to the thoughts of my companion, which I ventured to speculate on. That's just a fabrication of the mind made after the fact. We both know that that's not what you're looking after. and these are nothing more than stories masquerading as truth. The real story has already turned to smoke along with that barren garden. What you should want to know is a purer truth. The truth is that the culprit is where he should be. The other minutiae and trivialities are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential, and thus won't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing for you here to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. The culprit is where he should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble myself with. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporarily missing file, surely the misuse of the Rochelle loudspeaker is a more obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, we've also received a number of complaints recently about nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. You're right, Estienne. The guards have a greater duty to put a stop to this sort of rule breaking. We should investigate the matter immediately. What are we waiting for then? Let's get the show on the road. Did he just Jedi mind trick the fucking guards? He just Jedi mind tricked the fucking guards, bro. That's kind of sick. That's actually kind of dope. That's odd. Why do you flip at the drop of a hat? Yeah, there's something real fishy about that. Could it have something to do with that stuff Caterpillar said? Paimon just felt a little sleepy when she heard it. But let's just ask him directly. Sorry for the delay. About the way I said I got the coupons earlier. What exactly did you do to him? Someone that aggressive doesn't seem the type to take advice from anyone. Why did he give up so easily? Well, just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. This is an undeniable fact. Marking someone as straightforward as him as certain of an undeniable fact isn't exactly hard. You mean like that time with Julian? That's right. Just like the time with Julian. I've been here a long time, you know. After staying one time for a long time, it's not only natural you pick up a few handy tricks to exert some degree of influence over your environment. Almost a little too handy, I'd say. Changing a stubborn person's mind with just a few simple phrases almost sounds like magic. Could there really have been times when we were also influenced by magic without knowing it? Would someone even realize that they're being influenced? Paimon's already a bit sleepy, but now her head is totally spinning. Oh, it's not as simple as it looks. There's always limits to the application of tricks like these, and the results aren't always what you hoped for. Just like with Julian, he always had a knack for art, but he lacked confidence because of his visual impairment. The certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. But in other cases, the concept of certainty is just too abstract, making it difficult to predict the outcome. So I did take a chance this time. I just thought if he held us up here, it would delay the plan to get Lenoir out of the fortress. Besides, I doubt you wanted to be questioned by him repeatedly either. Well, you shouldn't take, you gotta take chances to achieve your goals sometimes. You're absolutely right. Back to the matter at hand. If you've changed your mind and want to go back out, I understand completely. Lenore might be sad for a time, though. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by. We've already made a promise to her. We can't go back on our word now. Yep, promise is a promise. Yeah, consider this our way of helping her out. Speaking of which, where is she? Well, she went on an adventure early this morning. Possibly to rehearse for what's to come after she leaves this place. It's just as well. I have a few headaches to take care of soon. And Izzy, speaking of headaches, you little rat, you little bitch, you little cute fucker. Why'd you fucking remember that you ain't no headache? And that I love you, bitch. And I never gonna stop loving you. Bitch. You can usually get a reward for helping others, including the guards. So let's take care of some headaches. Oh, we totally get that. Sounds like some Adventures Guild commissions. I see. Would you two join me on this next commission then? Sure. Where are we going? The abandoned production zone to the lower levels. Descend. Now drink your water, waterman. Drink your water, waterman.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while
Going down the Dark Souls elevator? Yeah, for real, bro. Even further down? Bro. You gonna fight Ornstein and Smoke? Yes. Absolutely. Boom. Oh shit, there was an alternate side here. No one comes here anymore after the Geode mine shaft was closed. Devices aren't meant for just anyone to handle. And that's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with a drive valve and trapped their own companion. Anyway, let's get it open up the passage to the supply warehouse 1. By the way, if they offer you a drink, you'd best say no. Let's go. Who's gonna offer us a drink? And why won't we take it? Oh, you'll find out soon enough. They're gonna poison our fucking tea. Multi-directional connection control drive valve. Alright. Sure, question mark. Oh. This isn't the place we wondering about. If you have any business here, get out. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I think it's because of stories. Serious energy. You can avoid it, don't go over there, or I'll need to write a report. This led nowhere. Remove gear drivetrain. Install gear drivetrain. Oh shit. Why can't I install it there? And Johnny B, Yahoo. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Hello. Activate this. Oh, there's a thing over there. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. This is more than complicated. This is nonsensical. And Kawaii Julie, mwah, thank you for the folly. Appreciate it, gamer. Okay, we can go in now before dude. Let's make sure we got the geared drivetrain. Alright, I picked it up. Just ending, thought your model was cute. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. Hope you had a good stream. Boom. Install. Run. Stop. What if I remove it again now? Noise. And Johnny, thank you for the folly. Kururin. Does anyone know what they're doing? That's a good question. Nyla TCG card. Kalali. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream too, gamer. How are you? Also, don't mind me. I am addicted to Hoyoverse games, and I may or may not also be running Star Rail in the background for overworld farming, because I'm broke and I need extra resources. Mitula, you're alright. I hope you weren't trapped in here long. My savior, you're finally here. Where's Cobenless? He's not with you? Well, he told me about trapping you in here and asked for my help. He left because a guard interrupted us. Oh, I knew he wasn't reliable. Oh, by the way, because he felt guilty. And Tyler, thank you for the sub. Mwah. It's almost been 2 full years, gamer. Mwah. Crazy to think about. I appreciate it a lot, though, for you sticking around for so long. Cute little fucker. You're a little brat, but you're my brat, okay? I mean, how do you make money in this business if you don't take risks? It was clumsy and too cautious to boot. I mean, pure water is one thing, but even Fanta is available nowadays. If Fanta's here, how are we supposed to survive? Oh. What, you like Fanta too? It's about alright. A customer taste, I see. And you have to settle this with Cobenless. Has he paid you yet? Nope. Sometimes I want to stuff him in a large bucket. That'll make him reflect for what he did. Anyway, please take these coupons. Take them, you two, if you would. Not much of a brat as G7. Nah, G7 just has fun timing people out. I like G7, but G7 is not a brat, alright? He's an asshole. And I mean that in the best of ways. I hate to raid and run, but I have to get some sleep for work tomorrow. Hey, no worries. Hey, you get some goody ass sleep though, Johnny. You take care. Mwah. Sweet dreams. It's me. I am the people. Want us to take all of it? Of course. Thank you. We can go to the Rag and Bone shop later to see if they have anything new. Anyways, I'd like to apologize for dragging you to this. Some fresh health drinks if you'd like. Would you like a bottle? Fresh health drinks? Yep, healthier than pure water, in fact. I'll have a Fanta, please. Well, I have that too. Wait, you have a problem with my health drinks? Let me tell you. It's not with Crossman. It's just that we've had a lot to drink before coming here. Paimon Betsy's drinks are good. We'll make sure to try one next time. Bad timing, huh? I'll come back when you get the chance. It'll be my treat. Anyway, I have to talk to Koblenz now. I was trying to be nice. I have something else to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry about too much about the coupons. Oh, I have something else to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry too much about the coupons. I'll put the clues that come up across on the blackboard. So we'll meet up later. See you later.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Pulsing direction causes the device to stop spinning. No device, blah, 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 blah. And I have to wait for it to turn all the way the fuck around again. Gotta wait for it to take... There's so much waiting in Genshin. What the fucking... bro. Genuinely just so much waiting in Genshin. I don't understand. If you don't have a gray hair by the end of it, you're doing it wrong. Zam. You right. Stop. I don't know where this way opens up to yet, but I want to go. I want to find out. I want the bibbity bobbity booby. Oh shit, I need a drivetrain here too. That's annoying. Hold up. I can't remove this one. I can only remove this one. Luckily, removing that doesn't seem like it closes up anything, so that's something. Why is all this shit complicated as fuck for no reason, man? You can stop the fucking raid like the motherfucking Matrix. Ooh, there's a chest here. Worth it.
Is it what you wish to find?
Worth it.
Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Absolutely worth it. Nuvalet looks so wacky doing the wiggle. Look at him. He looks so wacky, man. Alright. So I can't place it here, probably because I need to reach a very specific point in time when I can do that, probably. One thing I can do, though, is interact with this. Are there no other cameras in here? I can't reach down towards that thing. What's the point of this camera? This camera serves no purpose. This camera has the purpose of a Mayflower ant. A summer ant. Alright, and Kawaii, I gotta go. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope to watch more next time. Bye bye, boop. Mwah. Thank you so much for stopping in. You take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening as well. Mwah. Hell yeah, Gimma. Hey, you. Let me draw your aggro. Yeah, come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. You won't. Yeah. So this doesn't match up perfectly, but it do open up the back door for us, so that's something. There's a chest over there! Wait, why can't I get that to open up? Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Why does that rotate the other way?
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
This is confusing. Why is this happening to me? Why are you doing this to me? No, it was perfect right there. Fuck. I can't get the next part of this door to open up, dude. Ah, whatever. Let's not worry about it for now. This puzzle is very not fun. Just very annoying, really, more than anything. All right. Whoa. First tally. This is our situation. Got some coupons to Caterpillar. We're still dead last. Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself. You help the guards with no small number of nuisances. This Mongolian often asks for help. He was nice to us at the start because he could gain something from it. Won't we lose for sure if we don't keep this up? No matter, all that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total count. Means you can eat even more. Lenoir, blah 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 blah. Plenty of time left. Before the end, we'll make it. Alright, let's keep going tomorrow, I guess. Lenoir will rub your shoulders too. We'll divide and conquer. We'll reconvene after we make some gains. Alright, sounds goody. So that this little girl born in jail can see the light of the sun again. This poor girl. Should we rest now? Yeah, we might as well take a rest. Cater, tell me more of the story of the little girl. Last we left off with the little girl living in the giant's garden. I bet she leaves the giant's garden, but how does she get out of there? One day, the little girl sent the sound of a woman's voice coming beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I'm in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, and furiously bellowed at the woman on the other side of the garden wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave, and from a short distance away she lamented that she had journeyed from afar for the little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a little sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden. Surely having one or two less wouldn't hurt. Thus the little girl approached the garden wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers, except that the girl said that the giant wouldn't let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall that she wasn't sure how she would be able to get the flowers to her from inside. On the other side of the wall, the woman actually told the little girl that she was a witch that knew many spells, and if a little girl could bring her the flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave. Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did. Otherwise, the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said she couldn't leave the garden. If she left, wouldn't she get punished somehow? Well, it's getting late. So let's leave that part of the story for next time. Even in children's storytelling, Genshin finds a way to, Genshin finds a way to, you know, have no fucking questions answered. So, the entrance to the Rift of Erosion. Alright. That was pointless. Look for the objective in the area. Bro. Rag and Bone Shop. Welfare Meals. Purchase a Merpede. Where's the Rift of Erosion? Who am I even supposed to talk to? Oh, there's an actual doctor here. They made it seem like the Melody nurse girl was like the only something worth mentioning, but they have an actual doctor here. Give me my free welfare meal. Alright. And when you do get the answer, it's been foreshadowed for so long, or that either everyone forgot or guessed it a year ago. True. That is pretty much the situation that we are referring to, more or less. That tends to be the case, one way or another. Boom. Some regular Fontaine onion soup. Things happen. Don't take it personally. Mood. The thing that I don't like about the Fortress of Meripede is how fucking big it is in a bad way. If you're going around trying to find anything, it gets very difficult. A lot of running. So they do play performances. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there's something above me. Hold up. Also, the need to use the elevators is so annoying. Yeah. For real, bro. 1000%. Damn, she's a cutie. Damn, look at her. Please help her, good sorceress. Why are you talking like Lenore? Just get to the point. We need a lot of coupons, any jobs that we can take. As you join the singing game, there's something I need help with. You should be repairing blah blah blah. Asking for compensation you won't object. We'll take care of it. Just let me jump down and let me climb up, like for real. Jumping down and climbing up are mandatory. I appreciate the fact that you also have an elevator. That's great.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first.
Also having the elevator is great, but like
yours now.
Oh no, I'm out of stamina. Alright. This place isn't fucking creepy at all. Nope, not one bit. Something wrong. Someone who looks just like you. You met Gaviret? She's my younger sister. We're twins. Ah, she's too old to keep calling me sis all the time. Don't take it the wrong way. I don't dislike her at all. Just our workplace. We should be more serious when it's work hours. Declines. Sneak peeks once crosses Furina, and he'll be walking on water. Forgets time. Shut up. No, I won't. Just in time. Come and help me out. Imagine Paimon was the Star Rail mascot. Then Paimon would only be on the ship at all times and wouldn't be fucking trying to play the main fucking character constantly. So that would be fine. And Pom Pom's actually adorable, rather than Paimon just being kind of cute. But Pom Pom actually has a fucking personality outside of I eat everything and I give people bad names. Okay, I won't do it for free. I'll ask Gavlet to apply for your payment later, so that we can get compensation for you directly. Applying for funds here is even harder than the Fontaine Research Institute. Anyway, the task isn't difficult. The terminal here requires 2 people to operate simultaneously. I've already entered the command. Just walk over. Charging device should be nearby. You know, machine killers. Depends on how you define machine killers. Why do you ask? I asked Galvana for help last time, and she broke the machine. If the repair fee was deducted from my compensation, you're just like her. All my hard work will be in vain. Okay. Alright. I set it up. Looks good. If we weren't a place like this, I would have hired you as my assistants. What does the device do? The rift connects to the outside. Blah, blah, blah. I modified it a little. Geo mine shaft. So there's excess in the geo mine shaft. You're a smart one. If you were smart, you would have kept that to yourself and not blurted it out. I forgot about your compensation here. Thanks for your help. Meet back at the usual place. Oh, that's right. I came from the outside into this by accident. That's right. I remember now. I don't remember how I did it, but I do remember coming in here from the outside. So we sealed that off just now. Oh. Oh, okay. Net. 1 second. I'm a grab food. I'll be right be. I got Neener. Be right back, chat. Yeah.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In
I'm gonna get some
Inazuma,
food. I'll
the
be right
water
back.
possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
I need to
Sumeru's
leave you
water.
with a little something. Hold up. There's gotta be a little saucy some. Instead of, oh yeah.
What's your battle plan?
I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of fat dumpy. Look at that ass. Look at that dumpy. Are you ending stream? No, I'm getting food. I'm gonna be back. I'll be like 5-10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Basic rat bitch. Yeah. Ka-da-ding. All right, I'm back. I had some. I had a keto friendly burrito bowl, which was more like a salad bowl than anything. Yeah. I am Rose, and I'm here to ask a question. Does anyone here have a C6 Chi-Chi? I think the closest standard banner character. Cross, mind if I join you? Sure. I think the standard banner character that I have the most constellations of is Mona, who is technically tied with D-Luke, I believe. Yeah, they're both C4. I don't have a single C6 standard character. And Chi-Chi, who was my first my first real healer, only very recently got C1.
Boy.
Hey, Izzy. How's your night been, King?
It's been alright.
There's a tiny little spider on my arm. Goodbye, spider. Get out of my room. Good day, sir.
I don't know how you did that without freaking out. Holy shit.
It was so small that I was like 90% sure it's not venomous. Also, if it was venomous, I would already have been bitten, I feel. Because spiders with poisons are pretty quick to use them.
Yeah, and they are super aggressive most of the time.
Yeah, this one was just vibing on my arm, and I'm like, I don't know where the fuck you came from, but you gotta get out of my I gotta get out of my room there, bud. Having fun playing house with the kids? You are. I believe we met. Did you need something from us? We're rivals, you know. Did you really come to see for having a good time? Well, I have a lot of qualities. One that's benefited me greatly is my curiosity. I was wanting to get to the bottom of things that I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than others. So, get to the point. I want to know why you decided to take part in the game. If it was for a chance to get out, I have another route out that I could show you. I like playing games. I like winning even more. Remain vigilant around your enemies is wise, but I'm not necessarily your enemy. What do you mean by that? Look, what I mean is, if you only want to win, why don't we work together? Huh? But aren't you already in first place? That's precisely why we both stand to benefit. So wait a minute, if we join to help Lenore out, that little girl, in that case, if you want to join up with me, I'll grant any wish she has as well. This sounds too good to be true. And I'll be frank, this is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you he's a monster in human skin. It does explain his helichurl limbs and his dead fish eyes. What are y'all talking about? Not some rule-breaking scheme, I trust?
Absolutely breaking the rules.
Ah, Mr. No Way, your timing couldn't be any better. Could I ask you about the results of the investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be. His records are missing. That's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. Look, the missing records need to be recreated. Right, how could I have forgotten about that? Right, go finish your task for now. I don't want to see you two loitering around here. Meet back at the usual place. Oh, wait, I need to swap back to Raiden Shoulder.
By the way,
Yes.
why are you in this fucking Dark Souls location?
What is the situation?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, a literally Genshin's version of Alcatraz / Guantanamo Bay.
I feel like you're about to go into the gutter and go fight the fucking, like, Vivio slime or some shit.
So, TLDR, there is a force known as the Primordial Sea. The people of Fontaine seem to be a bunch of spiritual, minds and souls, but their bodies don't seem to be fully biologically human. It seems that they are made up of some form of water, and therefore will also dissolve in said water, under the right circumstances.
Have they been talking to Kath? Like, what the fuck? This is Dark Souls.
And then, so one of the reasons why the Fortress of Meripede exists is that a bunch of exiles and people that were, like, cast out of Fontaine a long, long time ago, were sent here. And the Archon, gave them a duty, effectively, that they can make up for their penances and crimes by keeping vigil over the seal over the Primordial Sea that will one day break. Because nothing is eternal, right? So this whole giant jail that exists outside of the laws of Fontaine, outside of the laws of the country that it exists in, exists technically to keep the levels of the Primordial Sea in check. It broke recently, and Nouvelette, the fabulous haired dragon man, had to come down here and put a seal on it himself to try and hold it back for a bit longer.
New Londo?
Fontaine has some of the most, instead of keep the embers alive, it's to keep the fires back kind of scenario. It is the most Dark Souls-like story in Genshin thus far.
This is just Dark Souls. Like, I know I sound like a broken... What the fuck? Are you gonna go light the first flame and go be Gwen and, like, become the fucking Lord of Cinder? Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's one of the reasons why I like Fontaine's story, is that, like, there are elements of it that does feel a little Souls-like, and I think that's great. Alright, our team is in
You are the
second
chosen
place.
Genshin
Third
undead.
place. Yeah. We are the chosen traveler.
Weary traveler undead. Lay by the bonfire and roast your paimons. I mean, emergency food.
Paimon is our finger maiden, sadly.
Sadly, no, they'd probably make Paimon the fucking firekeeper.
Or something like that, yeah.
Hey, I'm holding fire.
Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to. Oh, and 4.2 is implying that Furina is going to get executed for some reason. So, you know how, like, the old gods effectively sacrifice themselves to keep the fires going, to act as kindling for the fire. It's gods dying to keep back the primordial sea. I'm just saying.
Gwyn, the primordial serpent, let's see, the Age of Dark, like, what the, like, come on now, like, what the fuck?
Not only that, but they're building Noah's Ark down here.
And now you're throwing Christianity at it. Fantastic.
And Tyler, welcome back. Mwah. Okay. If Kater's a monster, she's one of the good ones. Blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard the rest of the story yet. Go for an early night. We'll still meet again tomorrow. Why are you asking that all of a sudden? If you want to be on the same team as us anymore, what are you talking about? We already said that we get first place together. There's 2 more teams ahead of us, so we have to make tomorrow count. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Cross. Sweet dreams, Paimon.
That kid's gonna turn into Manus.
Manus? Bruh.
The primordial man. No, the primeval man, sorry.
Where we last left off, the witch told the little girl that she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden if the little girl brought her the little purple flower she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happens next. What did the little girl do? Does the witch cure her friend in the end? Although the giant had warned the little girl of the many dangers of the world outside the garden wall, the little girl had never seen what the outside world was like, so she didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that she would help her bring some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden, and each looked as beautiful as the next, so she didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them so. The little girl heard laughter from the other side of the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hand, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the little purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking that she'd done a good deed, was very pleased with herself. But when she tried to return to the garden, she discovered that the wall, the garden, the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back? The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? The little girl couldn't go back. I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like this story. Everyone has stories that they don't like. I'll tell you a story next time, Cater. Then I'll tell you a story next time, Cater. But I have to sleep now. That's kind of fucked up.
Rather dark. Like, are they seriously, like, okay, now, are you gonna go fight the bed of chaos?
The bed of chaos. So a giant plant monster. We've already have a giant plant monster fight weekly, boss, in Genshin.
Dude, this one would be a fire tree. How cool would that be? I'm sitting here playing Call of Duty at a sniper like vantage point right now, just watching like 2 teams fight against each other.
Playing Call of Duty. Damn.
Yep.
Not the Call of Duties. Alright. Fuck that Dark Souls 1 boss. That's for the remainder. Yeah, no. The Bed of Chaos was clearly poorly designed.
It's not good. Anyway.
Spar
when
with
they have
me. You're better
so
with
many
the
better
look.
bosses.
I'm bored because no one's been sparring with me. I'll even give you coupons. I won a lot from Rosamoff. I haven't even figured out how to spend them yet. How about it? Sure, I'll kick your ass. Let's go somewhere spacious. Follow Nizami to the Pancration Ring.
You are not welcome. Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Alright, time to get fucked with Hyper Bloom, bitch. Disintegration. Exhilarating. I knew it, lad. You're a worthy opponent. You're not too bad either. Seems I need to work harder, though. I'm a straight shooter just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime. Well, that was easy. Alright. It's gotta be more quests. It's easier just to teleport up. Smo and his twink brother, no thanks. What?
Oh, Ornstein and Smog.
Smo was the Dragonlance one, right? Or was Smo?
Smo was the big boy.
Smo was the big boy. I don't like Smo.
No, no one likes Smo.
He's a piece of shit.
He absolutely is.
He's got no respect.
Well, if you know anything about Smo, you would also know that he was a cannibal. He was a warden.
Wait, I'm sorry. He was a cannibal?
Yes, he was a cannibal warden.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and like that's why he could not be a Knight of Gwyn because of his cannibalism.
That's crazy.
He was just a, and the funny thing about that is though he. Sorry.
No, funny thing about that is what?
Oh, he was just a friend of Ornstein, but like he was so mad powerful they just had to respect him.
Bro, what the fuck?
Okay, that guy is. How did he know I was there? Oh, he's straight up. Okay. Okay. Reporting that.
So he picked up uranium and now he needs a doctor. Got it. By the way, this game has uranium.
What?
This game has radioactive materials.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm carrying like 4 pieces of this mysterious radioactive ore in my inventory.
There's a letter in the mail from a country called the U.S. They are asking some certain questions.
Uranium fever. Oh, one thing about Smog's armor is that apparently the place where the eyes are, the eye slits are actually really deceptive.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 different spots where it should look like the eyes are,
but it's not.
Actually,
It's neither of those 2 spots. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the actual like parts of the where the head meets the shoulder part.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, and like that's the thing that
It's
a lot
so
of people
tricky.
don't really realize a lot about the Dark Souls is like it is far more detailed than people give it credit for.
Hmm. Bro, I don't know what the hell was the deal with Adern over there, but his neck was fucking broken when I was talking to him. It's like neck, like cracked as it like broke down, bro. Weird ass. Wait. Why does it look like there's primordial seawater in that pipe? I'm sorry. Why is this
Drink
filled
the
with
magic
primordial
Kool-Aid.
seawater?
Drink the grape Kool-Aid.
The shiny grape Kool-Aid.
Do it. It'll make you Spider-Man.
I still haven't beat Dark Souls 1, not gonna lie. Oh, damn.
Oh, I've beaten them all.
On one
Except
hand-
for Demon Souls.
On one hand, having like played through the Dark Souls games, I don't think you're necessarily missing out if you never complete them. The experience is what matters more than actually completing the game, in my opinion. Right? The ambiance and everything else, you know? Beating the game is secondary to experiencing the game.
It is, but like there's nothing actually like feeling the experience of going through the entire game.
Well,
finding
you
out
say
certain
that, but
things.
then the Gwyn fight is one
No,
of the
that's
most...
what I was getting to, because
Yeah.
like the Gwyn fight is like it feels like because like you finally get there and he's a hollow of what he's supposed to be, the like Zeus like character, and then you get there and he's garbage.
Yeah.
And like that's perfect because it has like a full representation
It's
of
perfect
like,
from a thematic perspective, but the reality is that from a gaming perspective, it is dissatisfying. Which is why I say there's...
why? Because when you have 2 of the hardest bosses right before that.
Look, I'm not, like, if I want to play games to have a victory lap, I'll just play
It's
an
like
easier
the
game.
perfect one though. Like you have the perfect music that comes in with the piano, and then
The
you
music
finally
is
fi-
amazing.
okay, but like
I agree,
just follow my
but-
logic here. Like you go through the entire game of like learning of this apathetic like fucking plane of existence of learning of life and death that keeps going in circles and like rotating around itself, and then you finally find the person that you've been hunting this entire time, and he's just a hollowed out mess. It's just perfect.
Yeah, I agree from a thematic perspective. The way it's handled is perfect. I agree. But from
And the fact that you can parry that boss easier than Pi is nothing to sniff at.
that part's also fine. I still think that the fight should have been a bit more nuanced and challenging.
I don't.
Only for like, because it feels underwhelming at the very end, from like a gaming perspective. From a lore and like a pacing perspective, I agree with you. I think that it was really good that that you get there and you realize, oh, so much time has passed that nobody else has been able to light the kindle the flames, that he's become this husk of his former self. I agree. I think the way they handled it is amazing. I did feel when I played it for the first time disappointed in the fight itself.
And that's understandable, because because you feel like it's, again, like, I can understand that completely, because you feel like you're going to fight this giant god, this man.
Yeah, because he was so hyped up.
And then you fight this.
He was
nothing.
so hyped up, and then nothing.
Yeah, and I get that.
I didn't feel insulted or anything, but I did feel let down, you know? Which fits the mood of the game,
Tyler,
is the only reason why I don't, like, complain, but...
I'm gonna yell at Tyler right now. His Slave Knight is is busted. No. You're that kind of player, and I don't like that.
What's wrong with the Slave Knight fight?
Oh my god, the dude is the worst. He is one of the hardest optional fights in the goddamn game.
I thought the whole point was that he's like this super badass that was waiting for you just so that you could help complete the last bit that you needed to help rekindle the flame. I thought the whole point was that he's this super badass that the world never knew and never would know about. I thought that was the point, that only you would know how much of a fucking like badass he is. I thought that was the point.
No, that's how I feel about the dragon. Because, like, the dragon is super fucking hard and just ridiculous, overly overpowered. And, like, Slave Knight, like, yeah, you can, like, sometimes just get lucky with him and just one cycle him and get him good.
Like I got lucky with the dancer and I just got her caught on a wall.
I'm still so mad at that. Okay, I'm gonna. You wanna know why I'm mad at that? You wanna know why I'm mad at that? Because there was a point where I could not get past the dancer in one playthrough that I had to restart that entire playthrough because she was bugged. And not in, like, your way where she's like, oh, I'm just going to be stuck in the wall. No, she was stuck doing her one move where she gives no opportunity of attack.
I think that bosses shouldn't, like, okay, don't get me wrong. From, like, a real-world standpoint, having, like, a combo of attacks that you never let your opponent act makes sense. I feel like those should never have a place in video games where it's about skill and timing. Because it's not
like, that's the thing, though. It was a bug. It wasn't an actual thing, like, that should have happened.
I don't feel like bosses should ever get those moves. Just in general.
Like, she's supposed to, like, do the 3 swings and then follow up with a pause and then go back into, like, another follow-up. But, like, she got stuck on my playthrough of that where she just kept doing the swing.
Oh, she just does the 3 swings, but then repeats it without pause just constantly?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a pause, but I never got it.
Damn.
And I still beat that. And the dancer, kudos to you, because, like, if you can get past the dancer, do it. Not even, like I am a little, like, I've got Johns, not gonna lie. I've got Johns. But, kudos. That's how I beat the dragon on my second playthrough.
Oh. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince and a princess and a brave hero. And the rule of the... Oh, this is the girl telling the story. Okay. So she's rewriting it. An ocean in there has fallen ill, blah, blah, blah. Giant who didn't have an ounce of compassion. I think I do for you, and I'm making magic spells. Some felt find it, they made a deal. In the end, the witch's friend recovered, the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? Everyone gets a happy ending. So the girl just completely remade the Baba Booey. Dormitory block mailroom, the south side of the dormitory, and the southeast side of the production zone's upper levels. Alright. So, production zone. Southeast side. So there should be something around here. But there isn't! I've been lied to! Alright.
Bamboozled.
I've been bamboozled! The wool pulled over my eyes! Boom. Boom, back. Okay. What do you want? You two, please wait. You hear people of leisure who never turned out a request. People of leisure? Who told you this? Rumors, just rumors. Actually, the girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. Girl in a purple dress? Thinking you, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable. Yeah, no discounts, but yeah, don't worry, I know the rules. I'll compensate you according to market rates. You'll be compensated no matter what happens. Absolutely, totally. The task is just a bit different. It's Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. It's not simply available. I believe that a room on the opposite side of the same internal structure should be usable. Really strange place. Seems to be occupied for someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person nor seen the doors open. I appointed Nizami as my representative, always reliable during the time I employed him as a bodyguard, but he got to disagreeing with the occupant and negotiations broke down. Alright. He was hammering on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. How unprofessional. He was never really a professional when it came to things like this. As such, I'd like to ask you to ask my representative. Expects the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons to rent out his space. How the fuck do you have this many coupons? Also, there's no room here according to the map. Non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Who is it? I am a Melazine. I'm a nameless traveler venture crossing all nations of the world. This is when did this become a scenic attraction? Stop playing around. We're asked to discuss something with you earlier. Happy to pay coupons. Be similar. Out of respect for perseverance, tell you his offer. It's haggling time. 27,000 coupons. 27,000. You're insulting. It's lower than before. It's way higher. Let's raise it to match the client's budget. Double the last offer. 10% higher than we have the psycho hammer on my door. What a miser. The way your offers keep fluctuating, I bet there's room to increase it even further. I have to wait a little longer, so wait a little longer. It'll rise all the way up. Don't forget a higher offer than returned last time. I'll never misinterpret the trends. It'll go up. I must hold on. I must not rationally agree. Go now. I won't accept your offer this time. Oh, he won't change his mind. He's like, he's locked himself in a room and has turned it into stocks. Is what he's trying to do. Yeah, my Bitcoin's gonna go up, man. I just gotta hold on to this Bitcoin, this NFT. This NFT's mine, bro.
I don't even feel bad for people who fell for that.
No, yeah, for real.
If you thought drawings were going to be higher than cash, there's something wrong with you.
Like, I want to empathize with you, I do, but, I, you know, no.
I spent $120,000 on an NFT, then suffer. I can't help you with that.
Yeah, perish. Dumbass. Some people are truly beyond saving. And the thing is, I want to, like, hate on the people that made all the NFTs for, like, making that even a thing in the first place. But, like, all they did was scam some really dumb rich people. And there's a part of me that just thinks that's funny. Even though I think that it's also awful because you just scam people out of their money. And that's just not a good thing in general. But it's also kind of funny. And I can't decide what's worse.
find it absolutely well, and if it is just rich people losing out of money, then absolutely 100% for it.
Yeah, but the problem is there's regular people that bought into it too. You know?
Absolutely.
That's the issue, is the regular people that bought into it. If it was only rich people getting scammed, would not give a single fuck. Haha, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But then normal people got caught up in their schemes, and I'm like, man, that's not shit,
And like,
bro.
here's the problem with that is like, you knew it was gonna happen. There are some people out there, and you knew they were gonna fall for it.
Yeah. Where am I supposed to go next? Maybe here? It's a lot of guard mechs. Damn, look how cool these things are, though. Shit.
Can I get one?
Right? I want one.
Oh, one of the dogs. Those look cool.
Yeah, they got little camera heads. Like, damn, bro. How long is this elevator? This is why I hate Fontaine. The elevators here suck. You're so reliant on these goddamn shitty elevators in Fontaine. But they all suck ass and they're all so slow. Like, I get it for safety reasons, like only being this fast makes sense. But can we like speed this up? Can we make the elevators like 5 times fucking faster? I've been in this elevator for over a minute already, I swear to God. Just need 20 more coupons.
I'm like an old lady now. I just need 20 more coupons.
Bruh. Why you gotta call me out like this?
We can get the pot roast 20% off. Just 20 more coupons.
I feel attacked.
Ugh, I am playing like the biggest bitch right now.
Damn. Also, where the fuck is Rift Isley? Like, I like in Star Rail, characters just are where they are belong, and they, you know, will have conversations with you. I hate that you can't do that in Genshin. I have some Jersey Mike's. Hey, they make some decent ass sandwiches.
Yeah, they do. I wish we had a Jersey Mike's here.
It's not like they don't make the best sandwiches by any means, but they make some pretty decent sandwiches. Oh, hold up. Above me, over there. Okay, got it. Got it. If this map wasn't so big, I would really appreciate the fact that I was like, oh, here's an area. Go find missions in that area, and that's important for you to progress your story. But the way they fucking handle it in this, man, this is way too big, bro. They're like Subway, but they actually try. Yeah, more or less. So what's up? You alright? Thank goodness. Find some kind people. My son's birthday tomorrow. I'd like to send him a letter. To get a letter sent out, you have to queue up here, and I don't have time for that. Why not? Well, there was a major safety incident in the production zone. I have to get there immediately. I was hoping someone could stand in the line for me. This is what I deserve. My son is innocent. Why should he have to pay for my crimes, too? All I want to do is send him his letter. So I know his father hasn't forgotten his birthday and loves him very much, but I can't even do that. Alright. Well, I don't have much in the way of money right now, but I'll be sure to pay a fair price based on the market average. I lined up for other people before. I know the going rate. It's alright. Don't sweat it. We're just happy to help. Thanks so much. You're great people. Forgot to ask you for your names in December. We're blah, blah, blah. Have this letter. Just talk to Let's over there. We'll take care of it. He lives in a hurry after handing the letter, and a long time passes before you, Paimon, notice that the short queue hasn't moved an inch. It could be a while. Suddenly, your attention is drawn to a conversation between two people behind you. This is taking forever. The air is so stuffy in here, I can barely breathe. First time queuing up here, huh? Welcome to the infamous slowest queue in the Fortress of Meripede. Surprised you've never heard of it. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing the letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Then, of course, we have to check through them all over again to make sure we're happy with it. Blah, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Gods, I'm going weak at the knees. Hey, hang in there, buddy. If you pass out, you'll only have to start all over again tomorrow. It's happened before, you know. One guy on his third visit still hasn't managed to send his letter. Third visit? Sucks to be him. You sure bet it does. It takes a certain kind of bad luck to fail 3 times in a row. He's a legend in the Meripede queuing community. We call him Unlucky December. If you're interested, I can tell you more about him. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood. Come on, cheer up. Anyway, it started the day before yesterday. It was sweltering hot that afternoon. Said I'm not. Whatever, carry on. He came to me. He had to light up a letter for the following day. Cover his shift as a porter. Gave me little puppy eyes. How Son was still waiting for the letter. Took pity on him and agreed to help him out. Guess what I saw when he got work yesterday? I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work, and the excuse was the same. He needed to send a letter. I went over to ask him what happened. He said he learned from his mistakes and woke up early in the morning to queue up, but he still didn't manage to send the letter due to some unforeseen circumstances. He joined the wrong line? No, but that's almost as funny as what actually happened. He skipped breakfast to get to the line, but by afternoon he was running on empty and started to lose it. He started to push through, but suddenly everything went back. It was locked done, and he was out cold. By the time he regained consciousness, they were closed for the day. Good thing we always have food on us in case of emergencies. Yep, and Paimon too. Wait, that's not very nice, but Paimon can't put her finger on why. It's because you're emergency food, Paimon.
It's because I'm going to eat you.
Really hope I don't do this all over again tomorrow. Eat this. You need something in your stomach. Next time, remember to bring food and water when you go on a long queue. Thanks, but it's crazy you're talking about this in the queue like it's a marathon. Hey, listen up, maggot. This is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the whole Fortress of Meripede. It makes Pancratia look like a walk in the park. You're just waiting in a line. Every queuer knows worth their salt knows how to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool for rest breaks, and the more hardcore folks have been known to camp outside the entrance the night before. But it's just a queue. It's no ordinary queue, rookie. This is war. Everyone's expected to give 110%. Even Unlucky December has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no match for fate. On my way back from the production zone earlier, I saw him leaving the line and heading for the direction of the coupon cafeteria. So I asked him, hey, aren't you supposed to be in the queue? And you know what his answer was? He got so fixated on queuing, he forgot the most important thing at all. He didn't even bring the letter with him, so he had to leave and come back. I really have to meet this guy. He sounds like quite the character. He forgot the letter. Man, his luck is really terrible. Then what did he give us? Right, he handed it to us, but Paimon's getting a little confused. Let's take a look at it. Beautifully written letter. To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nouvelette. I'm sorry, what? I know not how many nights and days have passed between our previous trial. My dreams have been fulfilled with longing for your face so kind, so handsome. It excites me, agitates me to know that I should be leaving you this place and that I shall see you once more. I will do anything to see you again, and I can wait no longer. In fact, indeed, not one moment more, for you to castigate me, your humble defendant. And this time, I promise, I swear, you will remember my name, your admirer, White Lily. Wait, did he take a stalker girl's letter instead? Oh my god. None of this information adds up. Should we hand over the letter? Yeah, I guess. The funny thing is
it what you wish to find?
I'm on Nouvelette right
Some
now.
kind of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
It's a stalker white knight, more or less. I made it just in time. Why you so out of breath? Just finished up at the abandoned projection zone. Ran all the way here. The letter's been sent. Yeah. Are you White Lily? Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. To tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send the letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed. I didn't even take a single more. I'm paying for your compensation out of my own pocket. Huh? She does seem pretty sick looking at the contents of the letter. I guess I must grab the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks. The birthday letter will never get there in time now. Wait, so you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one. You're really living up to your nickname, December. Fate's a cruel mistress. I'd love to stay in chat, but I gotta rush home and get the right letter now. I just hope that this is all time. Here's your compensation. Pleasure queuing business with you. Now post a blasted letter to my son. Never mind, at least we got some coupons. Is that all? That's not even one meal's worth. I guess we're gonna go hungry tonight. No, Paimon's so hungry. Wah. Suffer. Suffer, Paimon, suffer.
This way. Well, just think of it this way, Cross. The moment you eat Paimon is the moment you never have to worry about her again.
Is he advocating for cannibalism?
Not cannibalism. She's not human. She's weird. She's just a symbiotic. I don't fucking. I was gonna go with something. I just can't even. I don't know what she is.
Right. The gap between us is too wide to cross. Stop torturing us with false hope. These aren't the final results yet, but Darcy, Genevieve, and Poirette have been cleared out. What? I was against it, but it's the most logical approach with respect to the results. What's that supposed to mean? Rave's team has so many points. Oh, they gave all their points to Rave. He doesn't need the chance to leave, and we don't need to place first. I mean, you gave all your coupons to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. This competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, time for the final results. Our points from today haven't even been added yet. A drop in the ocean. What? 2 million? I'm sorry, what?
You know, you just need to fudge the numbers a little bit.
How in the Jesus Christ? That's not even believable.
So, the Traveler knows the Oblivion duplication hack.
It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons that I saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have right now is a product of their work the whole time, and this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also have my reasons for needing to win, and I'd even gotten help from my 2 friends. It'd be a rather shame if we lost now. So this is still about honor in a certain way. Vanity, perhaps. And since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winners of the game are Caterpillar, Mr. Cross, and Paimon. No objections, I take it. Well, there's nothing I can say except that it looks like...
back?
So, remember the vampire lady that I showed you before?
Yeah.
Who we don't know if she's actually a vampire, but she looks kind of vampire-ish?
Yeah.
It's implied that a part of our body is going through the Hilichurlian process from becoming like a Hilichurl as a result of abyssal corruption. And it seems that this kid has like the same issue going on, where his hands and legs are fucked up and his eyes are dead looking.
Yeah, but his eyes actually look like they were turning like greenish blue back.
Hold up. We'll see about that. You'll see. That's even more cliche. Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Do this before Normalities gets back. Hope you can understand this thinking isn't wrong. It's just not suited for a place like this. Nope. It looks still dead as ever.
Oh, yep. You right. Sorry, I thought I saw a little bit more life in them.
Yeah. Keep quiet for a while. I made some arrangements in advance. We shouldn't run into any problems. Follow SCN out of the side of the Fortress of Meripede. Mr. Cross, Miss Paimon, do you see any walls? I don't see a wall anywhere around here. Walls? There's no walls here. Then are the walls somewhere really far away? Cater told me once that if they're too far away to see with your eyes, it'll look like the horizon. Mr. Cross, Miss Paimon, where are we? We're in Fontaine. Fontaine? It's a blue and green place. The Fortress of Meripede is all yellow and gray. And that thing up in the sky must be the moon, right? If it were the sun, it would hurt my eyes like the evil sorcerer's magic. All around me are things I've never seen before. Things I've only ever seen in books. Mr. Cross, Miss Paimon, let's go on another adventure. Kiddo was right. Adventuring outside is way more fun than in Meripede. Yup, the world outside is vast. I really envy the two of you. Lenoir, let's discuss adventuring later. We really should find your family first. Freeze! All of you! Where do you think you're going? Also, what's with that little girl? The evil sorcerer found us! Well, what business of yours is it? Weren't you on leave? Patrolling with a Gardamek in your off hours won't get you promoted, you know. I came back as soon as I received the report. Have you got yourself mixed up with them? You're making a grave mistake, Estinian. Actually, I think you'll find that I'm rectifying a mistake and saving everyone a lot of paperwork. Miss Monglane might even invite me to dinner as thanks. No, they're criminals! Even the paper with the serial numbers of them are missing, they're still criminals. A little girl like this is a criminal? You're out of your fucking mind? I am perfectly safe. Anyone can be criminals. Little girls are no exceptions. This guy is scary. Whatever other plans you might have had, I must now escort you back to the fortress of Meripede. Yeah, how about we, we only just got out. You want to make us go back? Yeah, no, I don't think so. You don't have a choice in the matter. You must comply with the rules and accept your punishment. There's no way out of this? I can see quite a few ways, actually. If a few Gardamex get scrapped in the process, well, that's what happens when people break the rules. What, you mean? It would seem that you have no intention of repenting. Then you leave me no choice. Guardmex, show no mercy to these recalcitrant criminals.
Bow your head.
This is the dude that would tell the
no
teacher
escape.
that you forgot the homework. Yeah.
This guy is a piece of shit.
Settle down.
I see everything.
For real. How many Garmex do you have, my dude?
Stabilize.
Committed to memory. Shine down.
Silence.
Caterpillar, I'm coming to help. What do you mean? How exactly do you plan on helping? I've already killed them all. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this one bit. He's summoning a creepy wind. And what? Is he floating? Oh shit, he became a full-on hilly churl.
What do you mean by a creepy wind?
Bow your head. Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Oh shit. That's kind of neat.
Hey,
Yeah, so the hilly churls have a new variant that will unlock in Sumeru,
Silence.
which is these, like, elite hilly churls, effectively. Good heavens, I'm your colleague. You're not thinking about taking me in, too. Since you've thrown your lot in with them, you deserve the same punishment. Cater, Miss Cross, Miss Paimon. Garmex simply gets scrapped, but you, even if you're monsters, you can still feel pain, right? Wait, is this hilly churl really Caterpillar? Paimon can't wrap her head around this. Miss Paimon, how do you not recognize him? That's Cater. I'm a monster in human skin. A monster? I never imagined that such a monster existed in the fortress. And a hilly churl that could talk! Who would have thought? How did you even manage to pull the wool over everyone's eyes? What sorcerer could allow a mindless creature to warm its way to our midst like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Why haven't you run away yet? Are you pretending to be human? Of course I'll catch you even if you do run. A dangerous monster like you. Well, I'm guilty. But she hasn't done anything wrong. She shouldn't be here. You won't find her name on any sentencing documents. She's innocent. She only ended up stuck in the fortress due to a few mishaps. I'll return to the fortress with you. But you need to have Estinian take her back home. Cater! The monster actually wants to make a deal with me. I do indeed. Let her go home. As far as the fortress of Meripede is concerned, she never existed in the first place. Her absence will not be felt. But catching a monster like me should be a big deal, no? Fontaine hasn't even seen a monster like me for several centuries now. If you pass up this opportunity, I'll put my human skin back on, and I'll slip away into the crowd. You will never get a chance like this again. You're right. I've never seen her in the fortress before. She's completely irrelevant. But you're too dangerous. I can't risk letting an evil monster like you get away. Oh my god, he's been hypnotized again, bro. We have a deal. You return to the fortress of Meripede and the girl can leave.
You know you're like walking around with a Pokemon, right? That's the city eye.
That's the situation. It do look like that, huh? Yeah, it would achieve her goal. Might as well take it. The guilty return to where they should be. Lenoir returns to her family's side. Everything is on the right track, as it should be. He's someone who follows the rules. This is also in accordance with the rules. Enough, monster! I've caught you now! You're all coming back to the fortress with Meripede, the girl included. Wait, but didn't you just... Who would actually make a deal with the monster? Could anyone be sure that the words coming out of his mouth aren't some beguiling incantation to study human wisdom? I won't be fooled again. I've decided to play by my own rules. Your documents are missing? Fine, then you stay in the fortress of Meripede for the rest of your lives. You have no right to bypass a trial. If you want to emphasize that in your written appeal, be my guest. But until then, you don't have a choice. Also, we won. We won the fight. Why are we going... What the fuck is this? What the fuck is any of this? I want to go to Natlan too. I don't understand. We won. What's the point of this fucking quest now? I genuinely don't understand the point of this quest. What the fuck is this? Izzy, you little shit. Tuh, motherfucker, little bitch. Mwah. I love you, bitch. Mwah. And I never gonna stop loving you. Ha, bitch. Indeed,
That's
it's
me
me.
saying
Noir
goodnight.
will probably call it opposing for my sins, but since I've got seniority, he doesn't get to order me around. But what exactly are you doing here? Atoning for my sins? What else? Why does Paimon get the feeling you're not the least bit surprised that you already know Caterpillar's identity? Oh, I knew he'd been here a long time, longer than any of us. So for the rest, is it really important? He looks like a human, talks like one too. What can I say? I like chatting with him. Maybe appearances matter more to me than what's inside. That's understandable. In any case, you're looking for Caterpillar, he's inside. What about Lenore? Is she in there with him? She was taken to go fill some registration form, but don't worry, she should be back soon. Alright, let's ask Caterpillar just exactly what's going on with him.
Alright, good night, Cross. I'm going to bed.
Night, Izzy.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy, chat.
Sorry for dragging you two into this. My plan was to get Lenore home to her family and then return on my own. But it looks like that plan was a complete failure. There's a lot I want to ask you, though. I'd imagine so. You really are a Caterpillar, though, right? I am. And you're a hilly churl? I am. Aren't hilly churls kind of dumb? You looked like a regular kid before. Paimon doesn't really know what's real anymore. You said before that you looked like this before I got sick, after all. Everyone has things they'd rather tell anyone. You're also good to Noir, so she trusts you. But you're not human at all. You're a hilly churl. Then you can't trust me. Well, I just want some answers. I'll answer all your questions truthfully. When did you come to the fortress? 400 years ago. 400 years ago? You said you'd been here a long time. Paimon thought you meant like 3 to 5 years. 400 years is several generations, isn't it? Oh, that's right. You're a hilly churl. You're pseudo-immortal. So what was your crime? If you're interested in history, I was once a member of the Narcissan Crew's Ordo. Oh! I was found guilty of being an accessory to the Master's scheme. The Narcissan Crew's Ordo. We've heard of that before. I'm surprised everyone still remembers it. The prophecy of the apocalypse. My master believed that he could stop the future of the destruction from coming to pass. We did so much to prepare for this. It was a powerful magic, and also a rather evil plan. But perhaps none of this is important now. The plan failed, and the Narcissan Crew's Ordo essentially ceased to exist. Whether Fontaine is destroyed or not, it no longer has anything to do with me. Who was the master you spoke of? Narcissan Cruz, a powerful mage. He both taught me human speech and granted me memory and intelligence. Oh, shit. Is there really someone who could do something like that? But your appearance aside, you really do seem like an ordinary human. Well, though many details of the past have faded into memory, I remember this well. This was a very, very long time ago. I couldn't change how I appeared to others at will then. Many humans, some finery, some in clothes, others with rags, some with curiosity, others with disdain, would all ask similar questions. Can hilly churls really talk? Are hilly churls capable of intelligence? My master raised the holy blade of Narcissan Cruz high, a ceremonial sword, so the blade wasn't sharp, but it still glistened in that sunlight. Behold, he said, even a hideous monster like this can attain wisdom and redemption through my power as the incarnation of Narcissan Cruz. I was once one of his creations, and as a testament to Narcissan Cruz's power, I once wielded a blade for the Order as well. But the sacred sword evidently couldn't save my master from a fate of failure and ruin, and the mystical magical weapon, well, it no longer exists. And there will be no more monsters in human skin like me. Why do you want to help Lenoir? Because of compassion. Humanity might be on the table for me, but at the very least I can imitate it, just like how I learned to change how I appear to others. Paimon doesn't exactly get it. Cross, Paimon, you both inherently possess kindness and benevolence. Because of this, you don't need to think twice about helping others. You simply do. If you look at their outcomes alone, plenty of actions are indistinguishable from each other. We all agree that Lenoir shouldn't stay in the fortress of Meripede, and that she should return to her family, so we chose to help her. Your actions come from innate benevolence that doesn't require excessive consideration or calculation. For me, however, it was because of doing so, I will be more like a human. It's funny, isn't it? I'll never truly become human, and yet I cannot stop mimicking human behavior. It is like atonement. As far as the human law is concerned, I've long since atoned for my sins, but as a human, what would a true human do? They would never forgive themselves for the mistakes they made, the harm that they've caused, and the people or things they failed to save. So my sin can never be absolved. I will forever be my own prisoner. So what is it that you're going to do next? I'll bring Lenore back to her family. Huh? But well, forget about getting out of the fortress. We can't even get out past this door. I made a promise to her, so I must fulfill it. She shouldn't stay here any longer, especially not by my side. The Geode Mineshaft. It's a dangerous route, but it is feasible. The Geode Mineshaft. Oh, that's right. Klein said that there's an opening there that leads outside. The guards asked him to install a locking mechanism like the one at the Rift of Erosion. He also said something about having prepared a surprise. Yikes. There's no way that that's good. Are you sure you want to go from there? Paimon seems to remember that the research terminal there has to be operated by 2 people at the same time. And Lenore is so small. Paimon doesn't think she'll be able to operate it. Why don't we help them, Cross? I do inherently possess kindness, after all. Okay. Also, I do have some more questions about the Ordo. I think there are other places better suited for discussing the history of the Nessus and Cruz Ordo. Somewhere that isn't the Fortress of Meripede, for example. Then we'll just have to wait until Lenore is reunited with her family. Before any of that, though, we need to think of a way out of here, and we need to meet back up with Lenore. SDN will help us open the door, but there's also a limit to how much he can help us. He should be at the entrance, right? Let's go ask him. Should we try knocking? Murder. Going somewhere? Huh? Well, you're not a SDN. You had something to do. You asked me to cover for him. What are people gonna find it in their heads that I have my own work to do too? Oh, then can we leave? You can, but it's dangerous out there. How dangerous, you ask? About as dangerous as the mental state of the new guard, I'd say. He really is a lunatic. I had no idea that there's so many Gardamex on the move. Not only that, people approve of his methods. Not that I know how serious these people are. You want to go, you better be prepared. I mean, best if you didn't come back again. But Lenore's not even back yet. I'm here. Mr. Mapoli just brought me back. There's no time to lose. Lenore, I know we lost the last game to the evil sorcerer, but are you ready for a new challenge? A new game? A new adventure? I'm ready. We can't let the evil sorcerer catch us again. Looks like they're all good. Are you ready then, Cross? Let's go. Thanks for your help. Oh shit. The alarm. Abandoned production zone without being noticed. Oh shit, they're on high alert, baby! I just don't like they're suddenly acting like we lost to the guard mechs after beating all their asses. I don't understand the point of that. Imagine if we took the raw elevator and just went up instead. That last part of the story is gonna give me brain damage for sure. For real, for real. The wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Oh shit, dog over there. Okay. Alright. Oh! Let me in! What was I stuck on, bro? I swear to God. Stuck on literally nothing, my dude. I bet Caterpillar's gonna die to let us out. He's gonna die for the little girl's freedom. Can I make it go a little bit faster, please? All the waiting in Genshin is so annoying. Bro, stop. Let me move my fucking character, man. Holy shit. This clock thing is so dumb. This whole system is dumb as fuck, bro. It's such a waste of time. So much fucking waiting for no fucking reason.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Once again, so much waiting for no fucking reason. Oh. Look, it's uranium. We're gonna get the little girl cancer on the way out. Oh boy, I sure love walking by a bunch of uranium. Oh, whoa. This place is sick. What the fuck? The geode mine shaft. It's Archeum. Archeum mining operations stopped after the Fontaine Research Institute accident. We should keep our distance then. There's a research terminal here. Let's see a note next to it. Opened by 2 people simultaneously. The energy storage have been removed from the front research terminal. Including flying energy thief. Initializing the front research terminal. The energy storage device not advised. Trial product has not undergone internal or peer review. Pursue any entity carrying an energy storage device and disable that device. Okay. More like a shock. To activate the Research Institute, we need a mobile energy source, but to also have them, we're going to get chased by a flying energy thief. So we have to beat in a race. Flying is faster than running. How can you give up the races before you even started? It's going to be a race I'm rooting for you to. Blah, 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 blah. I come back to fucking Topaz burying her face into Numby's ass. Bruh. White girl moment. Alright. Jokes aside. Give me that Primo Gem. Oh, hello. I need more of these mysterious ores. I need my stamina. Oh shit, this is dead end. I need to get it there somehow. Oh, God damn it. Aha! Okay. Nothing happened. I can't pick that one up. Alright, I need to figure out a way to the next one. So this one's a bit of a straight shot. Whoa! Boom! Break the seal. Elemental energy is just radiation. I suppose from a certain point of view, it really do be like that. And that leads to the exit. Okay. So one of the good things about these orbs is that technically, they don't chase you automatically. It is based on them, quote-unquote, noticing you. And even then, it doesn't instantly rush its way over to you. Okay. Finally get out of here. Yay! Can she swim? Did someone send to catch us? Maybe. Should we go back and take a look then? No need to trouble yourselves, esteemed guests. You're evil. I represent the side of justice. Even with the Gardamex, I won't let you get away. Lay down your arms and surrender. Bro, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
Settle down. Gather.
There is no escape. Throw.
Imagine thinking that you're gonna catch up to me, bro. Disintegrate. Get fucked. He's a monster. Why would you help him? Why would anyone help him? Cater isn't a monster. Why would you call him that, you evil sorcerer? Ever since Mother left Maripede, Cater's been really nice to me. He's never lied to me. There are other nice people here, but none of them are as nice as Cater. He tells me all the stories and listens to mine too. I won't let you call him a monster. Justice should triumph over evil. Look, there's no such thing as good or evil down here. SDN, what are you doing here? You're late. Ah, so sorry about that. It took me a lot of time to retrieve those Gardamex you utilized without authorization. Well done. You didn't just break the rules, you violated regulations. Now it's your turn to accept your punishment. You're coming back with me. As for you guys, if you want to leave, this is your last chance. With all the fuss he's been making, who knows what will even be happen later. Of course, it's also possible that nothing will happen at all. Thank you. If you really want to thank me, don't come back again. The Hilly, Trolley, and the Dragon. Yes, we're leaving Maripede again. Will we be able to come back? I'm worried about her under all that water pressure. We're tough, powerful adventurers and blessed by the Hydro Archon. But she's a normal girl, bro. That's what I'm worried about. Also, we just walked past all this radiation. I haven't picked up a new radiation ball here. Is there a way to erase this fucking water diaper? I literally hate this thing. The water diaper is the dumbest fucking thing. Actually, the dumbest fucking thing. Also, how are we faster than all the literal fish swimming with the current? We're finally out. The outside air is so fresh. Lenora's family lives at the foot of the mountains to the southeast. A mansion with a garden full of pretty purple flowers. Should be easy to spot. There's something else I want to talk about, but let's wait until we're closer. Oh, wow. Oh! Oh! This place! The guy with the daughter that left his house and never came back. She sent letters, but he never read them. We're returning her to her grandfather. Oh, that's so sad. home is over there. Just like Agnes described, at the breezy foothills of a mountain, upon a flower field of grass. That's it? Just like Mom said. Cross, Paimon, why don't you take Lenoir there? What about you, Kate? Aren't you coming with us? I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'll wait up here for a while. I'll catch up with you later. Did you see the live stream for the new update? Yes. Not only am I excited to get Furina, I am excited to find out what the fuck happens. I won't be able to play until Friday. And pull until Friday. Because I won't be able to stream until Friday. But, oh man, I'm so ready for 4.2. Then I'll stay with you. Once you're all rested up, we can go together. You have C6 Barbara, right? Yup. I've been playing this game since 4 days after it launched. I found an ad for this game 4 days after it launched. And it was like, oh, it's a free-to-play open-world adventure. I was like, fuck it. You know, COVID's going on. I've got time. Think about it. Let one unit die, then restores them to max. So Furina is fully maxed after that. Damn. When Furina gets executed, she just needs to have Barbara in the party. You're right. I kind of want to go back. Back where? Back to Maripede, of course. Going back right now is not a great idea. That's right, getting out of there wasn't easy. If we go back now, it'd be bad news for Estinian and the others. Don't you want to go back to your real home, Lenoir? You can see it from here. We just have to go over there and we'll have reached the end of our adventure. Speaking of which, Paimon thinks we've met your family before. Now that she thinks about it, a lot of the details add up. I don't need more Barbaras. Earnshaw's Tassie ragu is so tasty. You're gonna love it, Lenoir. Just like Agnes said. Look, Lenoir, there's nothing for you to worry about. Go home. I know that Earnshaw will take good care of you. Will you go with me then, Cater, after you've rested? Lenoir, everyone has somewhere that they should return to. You should go back to your real home. And I have somewhere I should go too. Then will we see each other again? At the end of the story, all the carriages and all disappear. I don't think they get to see each other again. Of course we will. Your adventure is only just beginning. There's still a whole world, wide world out there for you to explore. This is a temporary goodbye. We'll see each other again. Really? Really, really? I know you've never lied to me before, but... Then let me tell you a story, Lenoir. Why is it Hilly Charles Smart? TLDR, slight spoilers. The leader of the Narcissan Crew's Ordo apparently claims to have a magic sword. And with this magic sword, he was able to grant a Hilly Churl back their intelligence, back when they were a human again. Because Hilly Churls, despite most of them being Conrian, have existed even before Conria. Hilly Churls are people cursed by the touch of the abyss and or by the gods in response to them accessing abyssal energies. So, you know. All they had to do was restore a part of that intelligence. Long, long ago, they were a mage's apprentice. He was a dim-witted apprentice, so it took him far more time than the others to learn the language of magic. But his teacher, who was an amazing mage, wasn't the least bit concerned. On the contrary, he heaped praise upon his apprentice's progress. He even trusted him with important tasks. The apprentice never doubted his teacher's instructions. After all, he was a great mage who taught him the language of magic. If my luck, if I was in the Genshin universe, I'd be a Hilly Churl. Oh no, don't say that. Or Venti, both fates. Oh, wait, hold up. Why is being Venti a fate worse than death? You become a femboy with the fattest ass and the biggest cock. Why is that a bad fate? No, jokes aside, the mage had a base in his workshop. Actually, you could call it a fishbowl, and he kept a little fish in it. One day, I still think Venti made a fake Gnosis. I doubt it. I think he returned some of that Gnosis' power back to Dvalin as the Dragon of Wind. But I'm pretty sure the actual Gnosis got taken. I think Venti imparted a huge chunk of the Gnosis' power into the dragon. But maybe it might even be empty. But the Gnosis, I think, was taken away for sure. I think it was the real Gnosis that got taken away. And one day, the little fish called out to the apprentice, "Hey, you over there, nitwit, help me out." The apprentice was taken aback. Apart from the great mage, nobody, no creature, would even make conversation with him like that. This piqued his curiosity, and he asked how he could help. As it turned out, the little fish used to live in the vast and boundless sea. By being brought here, was separated from his family. He tried to ask others for help, but none had responded to it. "I'd like to bring you home, but my teacher's forbidden me from going out," the apprentice said. Hearing this, the little fish swam crestfallen to the other side of the basin, saying nothing further to the apprentice. Then one day the apprentice discovered the little fish was no longer in the basin. Who took it away? Did they take it home? The apprentice could help but wonder. Without the little fish, the basin was not completely empty. Just what sort of place is the vast, the boundless sea? Before he realized that the apprentice thought it had drifted to the world outside of the workshop. And then what then? I bet the mage's apprentice leaves the workshop. The little fish, did it go back to his home? The sea. That's a place with lots and lots of water. Does the apprentice find it? I'll tell you the rest of the story next time. Aww. Only listening to my stories can't be that much fun. Next time we meet, if you don't want to hear my stories anymore, you can tell me some of the stories you hear from Earnshaw. I think he'll have many stories he'd like to share with you. Well, then, the next time we meet, I'll be sure to have lots and lots of amazing stories to tell you. Chicken covered in honey, pepper, and salt. Oh, that sounds good, bro. What the fuck? I look forward to hearing them, too. For now, it's time for you to go home, Lenoir. This goodbye is only temporary. We'll see each other again. Okay, then, until next time, Cater. Mr. Cross, Miss Paimon, let's go. Please, take Lenoir back home. Dude, it's sad knowing... Oh, man. Hey, I brought you your granddaughter, Earnshaw.
What are you kids doing here? This young lady is strange. She looks rather like...
Together with Paimon, you describe to Earnshaw what you heard about Agnes from Caterpillar. And as you speak, Lenoir supplements a tale with a few childish words of her own.
So that's what happened. That silly girl's already...
Mother's not a Maripede. Is she not here either?
Yeah. She didn't like it here. So she left and never returned.
Why? This place is full of things that she likes. I recognized Prince, Princess, and Hero as soon as I saw them. Mom says she was always very quick to change her mind. She pestered her dad, Grandpa, for forever and ages until she finally agreed to get the puppies. She really liked dressing them up, but soon she had something else she became even more fond of, so she didn't get to watch them grow up. Why don't she come back? If she doesn't come back soon, I'm gonna grow up as well. So this place is gonna be my home from now on?
That's right, child. This place is your home now.
Okay. I smell Tass's ragu.
You can eat as much as you'd like.
I'm back in my own home now. This way, I think Cater will be happy too.
Cater? Is he the one who took care of her? If it's alright, could you invite him to rest a while here at the cabin?
He's a little bit on the shy side. When we were Maripede, he was really good at hide and seek. Nobody could find him if he wanted to hide. He's quite shy, so he's probably just watching us from a distance. As long as he knows Lenoir's home safe and sound, he'll be content.
Is that so? Well, that's a pity. Could you help get a message to him then? No matter when, he will always be welcome here with open arms. If you ever get the chance, invite him over to be our guest.
Yeah, we'll tell him. Sure thing, leave it to us. Cater and I agree that the next time we meet, I'm going to tell him a great many stories to him.
Well, it looks like we've got a lot of awesome stories to prepare then. We can't be sharing stories with him that aren't at least 100 times more incredible than his.
Okay, 100 times. Even Cater will be surprised.
We can reminisce about the old days while we drink tea and even enjoy some snacks. You're finally back in your real home, Lenoir. You must be tired. We'll leave you to it for now. Mr. Cross, Mr. Paimon, are you guys leaving too? Well, we've got our own adventures to go on. Okay then. When I grow up a little older, can we go on adventures together? And Cater can come along as well. Yeah, one day, maybe. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Cross and Miss Paimon. I'll see you guys later.
You guys are leaving? No. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Safe journeys to you.
Where is he? Where's Caterpillar? Where'd he go? Oh, he shrunk back down. The girl will be a better traveling companion than Paimon. That I can tell you. I'll tell you what. Caterpillar? Wouldn't it be great to meet Grandpa Earnshaw and Lenoir right now? Are you sure about this? She's returned to a normal world with her real family. For her, I'd say things couldn't have ended any better. As for me, she'll forget about me in no time. Hey, don't say that! You should know you mean a lot to her, too. She definitely won't forget the promise you two made to each other. If you really never see her again, she'll be heartbroken. Well, she won't. Children tend to quickly forget both meetings and farewells. This is how they grow up. I'm simply a character in a story. Brave at times, yet also an evil monster at others. Let this fantastical story be a memory consigned to her past. She has a real world now, one that's hundreds of times better than any fantasy narrative. Cross, Paimon, thank you. Yeah, don't mention it. As I mentioned before, there are places better suited to retelling history, like the Narcissus Cruz Ordo. Oh, we've been there before. If so, that'll save us a lot of time trying to find the way there. Let's go then. Okay. Quest complete. 20 Primo Gems! All those heartbreaking moments. This big farewell. Reuniting the girl of it. 20 Primos. What? Would you like 1/8 of a pull? Like, genuinely, major stories in Genshin should give you way more than what they do. Like, I get it. It's a gacha game. It's not meant to be the most generous of all things. But the rewards are always fucking insulting. Genuinely. Somehow, they always manage to actually be insulting. I don't get it. Yeah, doing the entirety of the Archon quest gives you a single pull. Let's go. Oh, shit. Why did that suddenly turn? Organized clues? Where the fuck did Caterpillar go? What's this quest area reached? The only other thing I can do is fucking leave. I thought I was supposed to go inside there, but Caterpillar's not there. Yeah, I'm supposed to go into the magic book. So I go into Winnie the Pooh's Magical Wonderland. I saw the clock at the ceiling somehow turn slightly. But he's not here. Oh, I had to track a different quest. What the fuck? I had to track a different quest? Bro. There are no longer any ceremonial items here.
nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. Nonetheless, the familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place.
Maybe there's clues that we've overlooked that you could spot off the bat? Have you found anything?
All I see are memories of a past and things that shall never again catch up to me. Does that count?
Paimon doesn't want to interrupt you reminiscing, but that doesn't sound like what we're looking for.
Perhaps, but my past is inextricably intertwined with the Narcissan Crew's Ordo, the chief culprit of the great sin. As such, some of my memories may be helpful to you.
Could you start telling us about them, Caterpillar?
I should warn you, I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago. I don't know everything about the incident. But I was personally mentored by Narcissan Crews, who should be the origin of all this. Narcissan Crews, isn't that? There's a prophet lying dormant in us all, and when he awakes, one more evil shall walk the world. That is the sort of person he is.
Well, since we have this opportunity, anything you want to ask him, Cross?
What happened all those years ago? The Lord Artificer Guillotine and Narcissan Cruz had an intense clash. Guillotine was ever called the White Cavalier of Protection back then. Is that title better than the Honorary Knight? Well, for comparing impressive titles, I submit the Chrysalis of the Phantasmic Moth.
What kind of weird title is that?
The title that the Order gave me. See, I'm Caterpillar, a creature that turns into chrysalis before completely metamorphosing into a butterfly. Sorry. I suppose that name contains the wings of hope that I would mature into a human. Tell me about yourself. About me? I thought we got acquainted well enough during our jailbreak, but I understand you're asking about something deeper. Now I shall perform a terrible feat that has never been done before, will never be done again. I'll expose someone's true self before all, without any facade or mask, and that someone shall be myself.
That's a lot, but Paimon doesn't think she can lighten up this atmosphere at all.
Lenora's already gone home, has she not? We have to face a much more complicated world now. The time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need the experiences of age 16 or so.
Wait, what? Experiences from 16 or so?
Well, the first voice I heard back in his body was that of Narcissan Cruz. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the Holy Blade with Narcissan Cruz, he also preached thus. The body is just a shell. Even the body of a hilichurl can bear sentient consciousness.
So he, like, created you then?
Perhaps he did. I've tried to unravel my own origin, but the answers I got were all pretty vague.
Poor you.
Well, I don't really feel that way. I've discovered, after all, that most humans do not know the reason why they were born. And yet they still live happily. Although, on occasion, I have learned that the condom has indeed broken. On some occasion, I've heard of an unspeakable act known as raw dogging that has led to the birth of many a unit. That perhaps...
There's something wrong with me.
Perhaps that alone is enough, this raw dogging. Creation is a feat for God, if we may call the one above a god. In the tenets of Narcissan Cruz, do you know what the most critical thing in creating someone?
What is it?
It's imagination. Imagining a person down to the last detail, akin to an oceanid. Imagining a creature in the wild. There's a story that tells of a powerful mage priest imagining his own son, only to realize that he himself was the product of someone else's imagination. Sorry for digressing, but I feel that information is relevant to our question.
Well, that didn't make anything clear, but... Alright, the last one is about the Narcissan Cruz Ordo itself. Since you find this place so familiar, what exactly can you even tell us about it?
Actually, most of the people were very kind. Narcissan Cruz's teachings just contained many radical ideas that perhaps were difficult for people to accept.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Narcissan Cruz would lead ceremony with the Holy Blade in accordance with ancient dictates. They would call it the Trifactor Excision in Liyue, and in Sumeru the Shattering Tamagraha. He called it the Renunciation of the Ego. He believed that one's own will is an obstacle, and that accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is a guaranteed path to destruction.
So wait, after someone gives themselves up, what happens to them?
Well, they stay quite normal, actually. It said that people cannot perceive the truth because the body with the self sees the world filtered through the 5 senses.
That doesn't sound so scary.
However, I never found out what Narcissan Cruz's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wills and selves were.
Can you elaborate concerning Narcissus Cruz? Another time, perhaps. There's so much to be said. I'll need time to process it all. Even though we learned a lot, there's still more questions that need answering. Well, I'll have to pour over the records and try to piece it all together. So I'm afraid you won't always find me in here. Fontaine can be dangerous for you as it is now. Oh, I'll disguise myself and rely on the methods I've developed to do what I must. I will survive. Anne and Seymour also returned to the Narcissus Cruz Ordo. He's like a mini Dainsleif, yeah. Yo, we can see Anne and Seymour again. Negative. Danger. Danger. Activity by the Narcissus Cruz Ordo remnants detected. Cross and Paimon, please. And Anne, please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode activated. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Well, Seymour, calm yourself down, please. This is... We meet again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you? Ah, yes. This is my little invention. Affirmative. I am... prototype with a large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Seymour, listen to me. I've already surrendered myself to Cross. Is that so? Yes, totally. Very well. In that case, we may continue to discuss my extraordinary design. I am Caterpillar, as you know. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a moment. Why did I say something like that? Oh, what's wrong? You're correct. I am looking for the master that I should protect. Marianne. Or as you might call her, Marianne Guillotine. Marianne Guillotine. Guillotine. Correct. My designer, Guillotine. Caterpillar? Is this your memories from 100 years ago, you know, getting clearer? No, this is a memory from before my birth. Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating. I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Well, not for you, at least. Thanks to you, it seems I've encountered a potential breakthrough that I never considered possible. Perhaps I might find the secrets to my own birth after all. Though I do not understand, I am glad to have been of service. Hello, Caterpillar. Have we met? My memory's fading, so that's quite possible. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress? The Red Empress? I have no idea who that is. Though the name kind of rings a bell. Then let me try another name. What is your relationship with Lyris? How do you know that name? I went through many adventures with Paimon and Cross just to find out she was merely a character in a story. Do I? I think I know what's going on. I suppose I am also a victim of riddles, so I shan't play dumb. I will tell you everything I know. Lyris indeed exists. She was an Oceanid, and the Narcissus Cruz's name for her within the Order was the Red Empress. Okay, so what exactly is going on here? Paimon feels like it's all connected. When we first got here, Paimon couldn't help but notice that the clock doesn't seem very accurate, is it? Ah, that. Simply put, it's the Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock? When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come. Wait, doesn't it mean that the end of the world is almost upon us? That does really take me back. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away, and that though it shouldn't happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of our future. If the clock is accurate, it's not very far off now. Perhaps we shall lay down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Sometime, perhaps the sea shall very much evaporate tomorrow. Or perhaps we are already living in the apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. Hey, get serious! Will the apocalypse really come? First, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Narcissus Cruz was the one who used the world formula to calculate the beginning and the end and built this device. As such, I cannot answer your question, dear Paimon, because to me, that's all that this is. A clock. That's true, but anyway, let's share our findings then. You share all that's happened with the other three people, though technically speaking, none of them are humans. Input logged. Elinus, did you think of something? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas and I can't see it. I can't quite grasp it either. Oh, any thoughts or leads, Caterpillar? I can't say that I don't. But I'm still trying to sort some things out, so let's discuss this later. Right, I keep forgetting to ask you something. Cross, Paimon, I'm very grateful for everything you've done for Lenoir.
Is there anything I can help you with? Huh? You mean anything? Like making a wish? It should be something within the scope of my abilities, of course. You did free Lenoir and I from prison, but I am no gin in a bottle. What would your wish be, Paimon? That's the case, then more... No, wait, yummy food! Oh, there's so much that Paimon wants, but... We've been having a lot of fun traveling together, so we really don't need anything special. Instead, Caterpillar, could you help us help Anne and Seymour? Paimon. Cross, what do you think? Is that a good wish? That'll do, Paimon. That'll do. I understand. Then let us work together. Yeah! Understood. Now, I plan to work with Seymour and Anne to see if we can use our experiences and the information available here to figure something new out. Cross, Paimon, we should meet back here later. Oh, look at Caterpillar sitting in his little chair. And now Seymour is back here too. Where's Anne? She's in the other corner of the... God, Anne is so tiny, bro. She's so small, man. Alright. Either way. This is, I think, where we're going to call it a stream for the night. I've been live for 7 fucking hours. Thank you so much for stopping in. Mwah. You guys were amazing. The absolute best. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I'll do more side quests and world quests tomorrow in Genshin. I think that's the goal. So yeah. I'm going to run the ending ad break. And then call it. Mwah.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.